Hello, everyone. Ian and Leona here. Another day out and about, doing things, walking dogs. Socialism in America. We can achieve it. And not only we can achieve it, it's something that we deeply desire. It's something that we really want. The connection, the, the savings, the trust. You can't put a price on that. I go about my day and people jump in front of me, people block my way, and I'm like, the stress of people all around me. It's- Well, if you knew them and you knew their names, and you knew that they weren't hurting you, you're not stressed over that. You see people as, okay, well, that person's going about doing their thing. You don't say, I need to concern myself with it. You just let it go. I went for a walk. I went to a forest. I mean that's what this picture is. It's a picture of a forest. I've just been indoors all this time mostly because rain is a spectator sport. But I went to that forest because I wanted to remind myself of who I am, who I used to be, at least who I want to be. So I tried to go in, tried to go further, but then I said no. I got to the edge of the forest and I said, no, I can't go in. I'm not prepared for it. I'm not prepared for it. And I don't trust. There's some people who do. More power to you. I just don't live in that world. But I want to. So I have to build a world where you can trust nature. You can trust your neighbor. I'm trying to build a brand new town somewhere. Not on top of a city. I'm not trying to, take over bullshit. It's like, no, no. The problem I have with the Green Party, the problem I have with every environmentalist is that you're right. You know you're right. You try to get people into office, you try and pass local ordinances. I want more recycling bins on the street. And then go, let's get that done, man. It's so much simpler to just say, I'm a person who recycles. I'm a person who would rather pick up litter than see it on the ground. Why don't I just live in a town where other people feel the same way? Mary J V60X. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the revolution. I'm gonna leave your comment there. I'm not about all censorship just because people disagree. If capitalism is working well for you, great. Great. It doesn't work well for every person. You look at crime statistics. I wish that I could go to a courtroom and speak, maybe not on behalf of a criminal, but speak to criminals and say, why'd you have to rob that house? Why'd you have to rob that man? Were you hungry? Okay, well, there's food. There are programs for food. Tons of food, free food, cook your own meal food. There are restaurants that say, we'll give you free food. If you didn't know that Pizza Hut gives free food, that's a problem in America. Pizza Hut is not telling you, yeah, we give free food to people, not points, whatever. It's no, we give free food to people. McDonald's, give free food to people. Should you be eating it? Maybe yes, maybe no. That's a different story. But in America, we have socialism. We have socialism. We bend big corporations to their knees and say, you will give free food to the people. And they say, yeah, we will. But do the average person think that way? No, no. Does the average person? I am terrible with English. I am. Clint, teach them to go fishing. I feel like you feel. If you can provide for yourself, that's even better than having a government program of scraps. Because that's what it really is. It's never the fancy Michelin star restaurant that says we give free food to people. It's the chain restaurants, it's the fast food. But it's free. It is free. Our legal system, our punitive, our revenge law that we have, it's just sad, pathetic. It's sad and pathetic. I want to be able to build a society where you could do away with those crimes because nobody starves. Where you come into this town and you say, well, yeah, there's banquet meals here. The kitchen is almost always available for use. But if you do cook a meal, I guess the rule would be you have to cook it for more than one person. So this way, no one goes hungry. But that makes a lot more sense than, you know, I cooked a meal and I couldn't finish all of it. What am I going to do? I could put it in the refrigerator. No, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'll just throw it away. Food waste in America is a crime. Food waste in America is a crime. It's not legally processed as such. It should be. What state are you from? I'm a West Coast hippie. I I hate the West Coast so much because they're everything I want and everything I want to be, but the way that they try and interact with me just rubs me the wrong way. It does. I was doing my forest thing and I have people waving at me because, I'm dressed like a werewolf Sasquatch that I'm Wolverine. What state are you from? Anyway, welcome to the revolution, Mark Nolan, King Von, Party Cat. Welcome, welcome. I talk about socialism and I talk about public health. And by the way, welcome to Clint. Clint, welcome to the channel. I'm always glad to have you here. I'm trying to have this conversation with people because I'm a transparent person. I don't give a shit. I have no privacy. I don't believe in privacy. I don't believe in it at all. I think personal things are teaching moments, teaching moments. I want to put down roots in the country. As much as I want to go to Canada and complain about being sexually abused and the amount of torture I have been placed under, I also want to fight for this country because this country is just land. Like, wake up, buddy. Wake, wake. I have to slap myself sometimes because every time I say I hate America, fuck you, or shit on you, fuck you, I also have to remind myself, yeah, but I didn't see all of it. I keep seeing the worst of it because I keep going to the worst of it. I love video games so much because Bethesda created this game, Oblivion, and you just see it as I press buttons and magic happens. I see it as they designed this thing as Do you want to know what real life is? Do you want a step up in life? Let me show you it. And in this game is just filled with nuggets, nuggets of knowledge. And one of the nuggets that they have was they designed the Imperial City to be 100% connected to the prison, because every time you enter the city, you got the prison right behind you. Every time you leave the city, you got a prison right in front of you. And so subconsciously, at least to me, because I'm woke, bro. I look at it and I say, aren't cities that? Aren't cities just a victimless crime where if you want to go somewhere, they charge you for transportation, unless you're on, certain programs. In that case, you do get it for free. I have to say that. But then, do you want to go to this? Do you want to go to that? How much is this? How much is that? Even if you say to yourself, fine, I won't go to any restaurants. I won't go to any attractions. I won't go to any concerts. I won't go to any movies. They still hit you up with, yeah, but we can't just let you sleep on the sidewalk or something like that. Or we can't let you just put up a tent in the middle of a park or something. You have to pay for land space. You have to pay for land space. Fuck you people. Fuck you people for that. I pay for land space in a way, but I'm paying way too much. I'm paying way too much for land space. Hold on. Hello, hello, hello. Hello there. Angel Rosas. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the revolution. We have lost a large amount of preservation methods we used to use, but we have forgotten. Clint, you're absolutely right. People didn't have refrigerators for a very, 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 very long time. They would take their food, the food that they had, and they would either smoke it or they would seal it in a barrel or a cask, and they would put it in the fucking water, put it in the ground. And then when they needed it, when they really needed it, they brought it up. They didn't have an electric bill. They were inventive. Hey man, do you want to do a dual live, man? I finally got some of my stuff from storage, so the room looks better. Ah, can you give me a second? I would have to send you a link, and then I'll have to close this one. Technically, I should just automatically have sent it to you. I don't know why I didn't do that. Uh, you know what? I have to do that. Okay, I think that's fair. I haven't seen you in a while anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back into this one, but I'm going to bring Clint on. See you in a bit. My name is Ian Leona. I will see you on the next podcast.